Hey guys, so I know this is so slanted and so close up, but I can't figure out how to get it straight. Plus, I don't think I showed this to you last time, but I currently got a necklace with a name on it. I got it from Amazon, just in case you're wondering, and you can personalize it from Amazon. But just wanted to tell you guys that. So this is my first tag video. So it's like your first blah blah blah. Um, just in case. I've seen this done before, so I thought I would do it. So I think that would be fun. Okay, so let's get started. There are 30 questions, so I'm going to answer as many as I can within until my camera cuts me off, okay? So let's get started. Okay. Let's see. First app you check when you wake up in the morning. It's usually either Facebook or Instagram, whichever one gives me a notification. First broken bone. I broke my wrist when I was like 10. My left wrist, I should say. First foreign country you ever visited? I don't think I've ever been to a foreign country. My first makeup item, it was probably either lip gloss or blush. I can't really remember, but it was one of those. My first ever tape or CD. My first ever CD, I'm pretty sure, was Britney Spears. Just because my brother had it, and then I started getting into her music, so he gave it to me out of the goodness of his heart. My first car. I never had a car, so I can't answer that. My first celebrity crush, Steve from Blue's Clues, and I used to think I was the only one, but I was not, so thank God. My first cooking experience. I always used to cook breakfast with my dad, so that was probably one of my first ones, was cooking breakfast with him every Sunday morning or every Saturday morning. My first ever boyfriend, girlfriend. Can't answer that. My first ever mobile phone. It was a very slender Verizon silver flip phone with an antenna. My first fear. I think it was like wild animals, like a skunk or raccoons or possums or anything like that. My first job. Oh wait. My first internet activity. I think it was going on YouTube. When I was younger, I had a computer game, but that's not really internet, so I think it was definitely YouTube. My first job was I worked at a horse farm. Very manual labor and hard, but you get the gist of it after a while, but you just have to be very strong. My first language? I did a bit of French, wasn't really good at it. Wanted to do Spanish, but I didn't get the chance. I wanted to do German in high school, but my brother said it was hard. First musical instrument, violin. Unfortunately, I didn't get to finish it because I broke my wrist. My first pet, I had a cat. My parents had a cat before I was born, so it was my cat. Not Jasmine, but the cat we had before Jasmine, if you guys remember Jasmine. My first piercing, and when did I get it? My first piercing was on my ears. I believe I was like 6, maybe. My first tattoo. I don't have one yet, but if I do want to get one, I want to get it somewhere on my wrist. My first soft toy. I don't know. It might have been either my Lassie doll, my Lassie dog, or my SpongeBob toy. My first thought today. Literally was like, what time is it? My first time on a ship. I'm not quite sure I've ever been on a ship, so. But I've been on boats before. The first book I remember reading, like by myself, because of Winn-Dixie. Other than that, I have no idea. The first concert I ever attended. I want to say my first real concert was the Cheetah Girls. The first film I remember seeing. The one that I remember seeing for the first time was Annie, the Disney version. The first person I talked to today, my dad. The first text I sent today, I have not sent a text. Well, if you consider it like a Facebook message, I sent one to my brother early today. The first thing I do every morning, I kind of just like chill for the first hour, and then after the first hour, I'll go eat breakfast. The first thing I do when I get home, it depends. The first time you ever got drunk, it was I was past 18. I was past 21, so I was able to drink, but I was still watching the Kids' Choice Awards because I had to see a SpongeBob 1 Best Cartoon again, and I was having a Smirnoff Ice while doing it, and I felt sick to my stomach later that night. I was freaking out, and I felt like not so hungover, but like really hungover the next day. When did you go to your first party? It was my aunt's surprise party, but it was really cool because it felt like a real grown-up party, even though some of us were only like teens or something like that. So I thought that was supposed to be 30 questions, but apparently there's not 30. So I guess that was my first tag video. My first tag. So if you guys want to answer any of these questions, go ahead and do it. Alright, bye guys.